I'm here today with Peavy of Rage. They're visiting us in Canada. They're here all the way from Germany. They're going to be playing a bunch of shows across the east coast of Canada and Quebec. First of all, welcome to Canada, celebrating 40 years of Rage. How's things going with you?
Yeah, very well. We're here since Saturday already, and glad that we finally made it. Had a great day yesterday at the Niagara Falls, and enjoyed our time so far. And let's see what's happening.
So, in this celebration of 40 years, are you guys trying to go to as many places as you can to take the sound of Rage, to take the legacy of the band, and really give the fans a chance to celebrate that milestone with you guys? Is that the goal?
Yeah, I mean we're taking our time. It doesn't have to be all in this year or so. We also have the next year to continue, but of course we're going to play whatever possible, and see at least everyone all over the world. That's what's possible, and show them the band is still alive.
Alive and well, alive and well. And what are your expectations of these shows in Canada, considering you've never played here before?
Oh, usually I don't really have expectations. I'm just going out, playing my stuff, and I hope that people like it. And most of the times it happens. So we're just enjoying ourselves playing the stuff.
So you guys have a new record coming out
Yeah.
this month of March after Lifelines. How was the process for a record that's a double album, 21 songs, nearly 90 minutes in music? It's a lot of material. How was that process for you?
Yeah. First of all, I had this idea of doing a double album already long ago, in the 2000s or so, 2006, when we had this album. Speak of the Dead was the first try to make it like this, but the record company back then, Nuclear Blast, they didn't really like the idea, so we had to bring it down to a solo album, to a single album back then. And now finally for this anniversary, our record company now, SPV, they liked the idea, so we finally got the chance to do this. Plus, there was plenty of time writing songs, as there was still. We started already after the last one in autumn of 21, and there was still pandemic going on. We had to delay our tour two or three times, so we couldn't do anything else than writing songs. And half a year later, we already noticed that we have so much material that would be enough for a double album. So we focused on this idea, and also on the idea to separate the stuff in one heavier album and one more epic orchestrated album.
Yeah, that's definitely something I noticed from the get go. The first album has a little bit more of a live, raw, rock and roll vibe, if you will, like pure heavy metal vibe.
Yeah.
And then the second one has a little bit more of a cinematic feel, more theatrical because of obviously the orchestrations.
Right. Both stylistic things are we have explored already in the career of Rage. In the 90s we had a phase when we had a couple of albums out where it was orchestrated. So it was always a part of the sound of the band. We had it in some particular songs over all the years, but we never ever since end of the 90s had a complete album with orchestration. So I thought it might be a good idea to show those different faces of the band, in this double album. And plus, it's more exciting. You don't hear the same thing twice.
Twice, yeah, yeah.
You have like two different albums in a way.
Yeah,
That still belong together.
and they really belong together because if you think about the way the first album opens, it has a great intro, the way that sets the record up, and then you have a great outro in the second record. So even though the two albums have a different experience, it really feels like one continuous body of work, if you will.
Right. And we try to make the tension to bring it to a climax in the end. And I hoped it worked.
It did for me. I really enjoyed the record. It didn't feel like 21 songs. It didn't feel like 90 minutes of music. It was very entertaining, very enjoyable.
Yeah, I get similar feedback from a lot of people that also thinks that we succeeded with our plan.
I think if you guys had done the two records either similar to one another, like all orchestrations or all without orchestrations, I think that might have been a little bit more difficult. But the fact that you guys broke down the two records, and it still has the Rage DNA on both of them, so that's what fans want at the end of the day.
Yeah, so
Everybody's
Check
happy.
it out. Check it out.
Yeah, you guys definitely need to check it out. It comes out this month. I believe March 22nd, 29th, I believe.
29th, right.
Yeah, March 29th. It comes out on Steamhammer SPV, so go check it out. When you guys were putting this record together, there's a lot of moving pieces. You have this double album coming out, the 40 years of the band. Have you taken the time to look back and think of all the bumps in the road that you had to go through to get you to finally a double album and a career that spans 4 decades?
Yeah, actually, I had to do this because there's also a book coming out by autumn this year, maybe October or so was the plan. Kind of biography of the band and of my life, of course. So I had to look back from the beginning to here. Yeah, it was of course lots of memories bumping up again, and lots of. I just realized that how much ups and downs it was over these 4 decades. But that's life, you know. It's basically, this band is my life, and like everybody has his ups and downs. Of course, I had too.
Can we expect another 40 years of Rage?
Would be nice. I would be 100 then.
Still young at 100.
Unfortunately, I'm not really sure that I make the 100. But yeah,
But the band will be around for as long as you can.
as long as I live, I will do this. But I don't know how long I live. So.
It's incredible that in these 40 years you continue still with that same spark. Is that just part of who you are, that the music is such an integral part of your own existence that you always feel motivated to make new music?
Basically, you know, I'm a bit like an artist, you know. Is this autistic? That's what how you call it in English. It's and music is my way to communicate with the world, you know. It's the best way for me to express myself. Otherwise, I don't really know what else I could do or how my life would look like if I wouldn't have this band and the music. So it's really necessary for me.
Is the making of the music as important to you as performing the music then live to the fan base? Are the two equally important parts of your life when it comes to Rage?
It's complete different parts actually. This way of to communicate through the songs is a silent process, you know, where you just go in yourself and create something that comes out of you and that wants to get out, you know. And this live thing, you know, when you're going out and play the stuff for the songs for the people, is a way more direct way to communicate, you know. But also it's a way of communication, of course, and this made it happen for me that I could see the world a bit, you know.
Well, you got to see Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I mean, not only this, you know, the world is big and there's so many places to go, and I'm happy that there's so many places where we can play, you know, because we have a worldwide fan base. And yeah, this is, of course, a big advantage, a big luxury in the end, you know. Not too many people have this chance, you know.
There was a gentleman outside waiting. He's waiting for the doors to open to come in. He traveled all the way here from Tennessee, in the U.S. He's actually, I believe he's going to see you guys at a couple of, not just Toronto. He's actually seeing you guys in Ottawa, I believe, as well. He tried to take time off from work to see all the shows in Canada, but he wasn't able to. But that speaks volumes that somebody would travel that far to come and see you guys here.
I mean, these are these ultra fans, you know. I'm really proud and happy that we have fans like this. And yeah, what can I say to this? Thank you to these people. I can only say thank you. I'm very grateful for this. This gave me the chance to have this wonderful life so far.
Well, I'm very grateful that you guys picked Canada for this tour run. I'm super excited to see you guys play live. And the question that I have is, how many of the new material is going to be part of this set on this tour?
As the album is not out yet, we have only one song to give it a try, you know, for us to get into it. You know, we haven't played it live so far.
So we're just going to get the single.
Yeah, you get the single, which is out already.
It's better than nothing. I'll take it. Because this album is, you guys are going to have a hard time picking songs because there's a lot of great songs.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of songs and there's a lot of great songs. There's really no bad songs on this record. So you guys have a lot of great material to choose from. And I was blown away that after 4 years, you guys are able to release an album, double album, this strong with this great material. It speaks volumes to the creative minds behind the band.
Thank you very much. But it's not only me. It's also I'm always working together with my guitar players, and in this case here it's Gene. He's also a fantastic creative musician. He brings in a lot of great ideas, and he brings this freshness. He's a young guy. He could be my son. He's half of my age, but it's wonderful to work with people like him.
Well, you guys did phenomenal. Peavy, thank you very much for your time tonight. I wish you guys nothing but the best, not just with the release on March 29th on SPV Steam Hammer, but also with this tour run across Canada. Hopefully Canada treats you well, and you guys will be hoping to come back again.
I'm pretty sure we talked with the promoter. This is the first shot now, the first try to just get into it, and he already plans a second run for, I don't know, 2 years or next year. He doesn't really have the dates, but he's already planning for the second run.
It'll be good because on that second run, then you have more songs from the new record to play.
Yeah, and then probably also more fans maybe to come
Yeah.
It's always like, first time is always like to give it a little try,
Yeah, there's a lot of things to be excited to be here tonight. It's going to be one of those memorable nights. First time you guys performing in Canada, performing in Toronto. You guys have a new record coming out, 4 years of the band.
Great.
There's a lot to celebrate. Peavy, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you
guys,
for your support.
go check them out on the road. Go check out the record. Pre-order that stuff. Go check out their social media. We'll have it on the link of the description of this video to make things easier for you. The album comes out once again on SPV Steam Hammer on March 29th. It's amazing. Go pick it up.